about it. There's no praying about it. So what you need to do is that you need to be upfront, just like Pastor Akana said. You need to be upfront. You need to state it as it is. Tell the person. If the person does not, there's some ladies that are straight up. They won't mind. There's some ladies really that say, I don't even enjoy sex, or I don't like it, or I'm not so crazy about it. But there's some that will tell you, it doesn't work. No, Jesus, it's God that sent you to tell me this. Now that you have told me we are going to be friends for life. Because she knows that there's no way that she won't get it. And then she now tell her that, let's pray about it. He said, hey, once the door is closed, we're not praying. So, we as men need to be upfront with some women. And then you meet some of these ladies that have not been in the world, and she's looking forward to that special man that she will now hook on with, and then want to cleave, like Pastor has said. And then when he gets to that point, you now tell her, let's pray. And then the first song you are singing is dry bones shall rise again. Dry bones, dry bones. It's not working, no.
Will work.
And by the way, we're all different. We're all different. Sometimes you meet somebody who actually likes to be kissed. Then you meet some people who don't like kissing. But the thing is that if you leave a particular person and go to somebody else and believe that it will just work, then you are taking history into chemistry class. So when you meet this person, that's why my brother, that's why I said you can't just tell somebody I want to date you, and the person will say, okay, let's go. In fact, the person just says, oh yeah, yes, I'm ready. Tell her not now. That I was just trying to see whether you will say yes.
Okay. Thank you. Please, let's give him a round of applause. I don't know if it's that I wasn't listening all through, but so what I heard is that we have to be upfront. Yeah. Okay. But what the part I wanted to say is the fact that I had many ladies and guys saying they want to test. They want to, that look, it doesn't make sense to them to go into this without, I'm talking tongue speaking people who I would say, oh, these are Christians, but they are so serious, and the excuse they say is that, but look, this lady, she's an usher, this has happened to her, the guy is not this. They have examples, specific examples, and what they have concluded is that, look, well, there's nothing you want to say, I must test. And you know, they say this thing about being compatible, which I don't believe in, by the way, but people do say that how do we know we're compatible? What is this compatibility? But I don't want us to forget there are questions we've not answered. We've not answered the question about wooing a lady. We've not asked the question about men not wanting to, men generally being lazy about the whole wooing thing. And I think we've answered asking for money.
Yeah. Regarding men who are lazy, there are two kinds of men that ladies like. The ones that are established, or the ones that have potentials to be established. So if you're established, they like you because of the things you've achieved. If you have the potentials, they like you because, like, well, there was a lady here that asked the question whether is it okay to support your man. If she sees that you can do something with that potential that you have, she will help you activate them, or watch you as you activate them so that you come up to what she wants. What happens is that a lot of guys have potentials but do not activate them. And the failure to activate it is like failure to launch. She wants you to take her to cloud 9. It's there. You probably have ladies who, and this has happened several times to me, lady comes to me and say, I have a husband, he speaks very well. He will make a wonderful MC, he has a great sense of humor. But when I tell him to come talk to somebody like you to put him through, he will say no. I said, okay, let me meet him. And I meet this guy. After we talk for about like 20, 30 minutes, I'm learning things from him. And I said, oh, but why not become an MC? I want to travel out. So I said, did you tell? She will not understand. So sometimes the failure to launch the person's potentials could be the reason why some men are lazy. But like he said, a man is not supposed to be lazy. A man is supposed to provide and protect. So if the man is not doing that, then it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
It becomes a problem.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Oki, you're going to say something. And I do want to clarify that it's not just if the guy cannot perform in bed or anything. It's also that people are saying, how do I know he's good? Or how do I know she's good? You can answer whichever one you were prepared to answer.
Basically, I would say that. Okay. Basically, I would say that. I don't want to say. Okay. We are talked about cleaving, it's talked about that. But I will say that sex is not the end. Okay. Sorry, I'm married, so I don't know how to explain it, but sex is not the be all and end all. Maybe that's what I want to say. And I'm trying to be as honest as I can. There are times that I imagine, I know people that are married that had good sex, or were having great sex, and something happened to the man, and they couldn't sleep together again. Or the man had a stroke. What happened? What do you do? And what are you going to do? Do you understand? Are you going to say, you know what, I'm leaving you because, man. Meanwhile, when you were getting married, it was two of us are coming together till death do us part, da. Do you understand? I believe that as you marry, and there's so many things in a human being, man, woman, that you sometimes have to, how would I say, I don't know what is activate, I don't know the word, maybe activators come into it now. But there are times that things that you have to work at. And which is why I'm saying that there are bad things, of course, non-disclosure. Or someone doesn't tell you they have a child. You know all those kind of funny things. You know it happens. Someone will tell you, a woman will tell you, won't tell you she's had maybe several, or she has fibroid, and she can't. You know, there are just many issues. All those things happen. But you cannot say that you want to try it because you are trusting God for many other things. Why don't we trust Him for that part? If you're trusting Him that the man will be established, right? You're trusting Him that the man will be a certain way. You're trusting Him that the woman will be able to have. What if someone get married, it takes them years to have children, but they didn't plan it that they will not have children immediately they get married. And you're going to trust God for that. So there are many circumstances of which you're going to trust God for. It's important that a lot of people disclose, the man, the woman, but what if the person doesn't disclose? Or what if something happens when you get married? If the man is not great, or the woman is not great in bed, there are many ways you can teach each other. There are many, do you understand? There are so many things. It's about, hey, let's throw it down. Hey, guy, this is not how it is. Or maybe you don't even know how it's supposed to be. You mean like, I think this thing is not supposed to be sweet, isn't it? This one is somehow. So that it can now, you know, and you grow together and you learn together. That's how. So that's it.
Thank you very much. Okay, we'll hear from Pastor Akan and then we'll go to the audience.
Just
and by the way,